All right, I'm back with another petty pop-up. Real heavy on the petty. I'm just here to state my petty opinion. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and used for educational and entertaining purposes. All right, where my petty betties at? Y'all get on in here. Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8 episode 4. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. So let's see what they're talking about in the Liars and Haters of Huntsville this week. All right, y'all. So they open up, I guess this is the newly remodeled Credit One building that Kimmy and Maurice are working from. We walk, they show Kimmy on the phone. She's talking to her friend about a restaurant that they're trying to open. Her and Maurice trying to open a restaurant, something they newly acquired, and they're wanting Maurice to help them renovate it and get it up and running so that they can lease it and get the restaurant open. Tisha walks in. She's basically wanted Kimmy because she's saying that she doesn't want any issues between them personally. I think it's because, she kind of knows Marcel's business practices. And as she walks into this newly remodeled Credit One building, she sees that Kimmy kind of gets stuff done. However long it takes her, whoever she deal with, she is capable of getting it done. Marcel, not so much. Marcel don't really finish projects. I haven't seen anything that Marcel has finished, not one thing. And so it kind of sounds like she kind of warning her about doing business with Marcel. She said that as long as the budget is there, that they should be fine. But you also have to do some research on who you contract to do a business with. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Destiny walks in. Tisha calls Destiny boss lady. So I'm like, hey, boss lady. Destiny comes in a suit vest with a tie on, with a Chanel pen. Y'all, where Destiny work at? Do Destiny have a business? Do Destiny employ anybody? Okay. So Tisha says that Kimmy put her in a difficult situation, speaking about when they were meeting up in the last episode with Sonny. And Destiny gets to talking. She says, well, Sonny was let go as a producer. What's up with you, Destiny? You were let go too, honey. Did you forget that? Okay. So in Kimmy's confessional, she says that she was telling Destiny how Sonny was there for her when she was, in her cancer battle, and Destiny was still trying to say about what kind of text message Sonny was sending her and all this, and calling her sis. And y'all know sometimes we use words we don't really mean in reference to maybe co-workers or people that we work with, just to be cute, just to be coy, or give them a sense of, togetherness or whatever. But, anyway, Kimmy gets in her confessional and says that maybe Destiny, that they weren't as good of friends as Destiny thought, that she basically believes Sonny. They also say how, Mel was kind of like in her defense when she was speaking about, the Sonny and Moses thing, and how she wasn't going up for Sonny. Like, nobody's really all here for, how they came to be in a relationship. But anyway, Tisha gets in her confession and says she's not going to bring up what Mel said, or that Mel insinuated that Destiny slept with, or may have slept with Hotel, that she didn't feel like that was necessary. That's what she said in her confessional, y'all. Okay, but how about, why don't you try to carry a scene without mentioning Mel? Why can you do that? I don't know if you can do that, because every time I see you freaking frack, every scene, you can't carry a scene by yourself. It's It's always you and Kimmy talking crap about everybody else's business. You're never talking about your own stuff. You're always talking about everybody else's business, and you cannot. Is I don't care what the situation is. You got to bring Mel's name up. Mel ain't thinking about neither one of y'all. Okay. So Kimmy asked Destiny if she would meet up with Sunny. She was like, nah, we're not going to do that. So she tells Tisha she needs to meet up with Stormy first, since that situation happened first, that she needs to show her how to do it, demonstrate to her how to do it. And so Kimmy asks Destiny, would she meet up with Mel? And Destiny says that she don't have no smoke for anybody, but if anybody has smoke for her, she gonna burn the motherfucker down. Okay. First of all, Destiny, you not finna burn shit. You and Tisha, y'all these people who like to talk all this big shit, and when it all come down to it, y'all ain't about nothing. Neither one of y'all ain't about shit. Y'all like to run y'all mouth, but y'all ain't about none of the shit y'all say y'all about. It takes more than just talking. If you was real, you'll be handling business in your life, not just trying to throw jabs at people. Ever seen you in there trying to throw jabs? You just got a job, boo. You just got your job back, okay? Everybody talking about how they got to send you money, boo. Shut up. You ain't got two nickels to rub together, okay? And I really, really, really think that the only reason that Tisha and Kimmy are playing nice with Mel is to keep them checks coming, because they need them. All right? Okay, so the next thing we get to, y'all, we have Mr. Hotel Liar Holt meeting up with Nell Fletcher. Okay? He walks in a three-piece suit. Where do Martel work at, y'all? Do he have a job? Do he have a business? Do he employ people? Why do this man have on a three-piece suit? Can somebody answer me? No. Okay, so they sit down, they get to talking, they greet each other as sister and brother, whatever. Nell immediately states that she had a problem with him going to jail. And then she goes on to tell him that you put out revenge porn. And he's like, what? He pretend like he don't know. What is she talking about? Like, why would she do that? He's like, what video? There is no video. I ain't got no video. He said he sent a picture. That's it. It was a picture, you know. So then Nell gets into talking about the 4 beautiful children. For me, anytime Martel, Hotel Liar, Holt, or Nell states 4 beautiful children, that equals manipulation for me. That means that's a reason why this woman should have overlooked everything you did because her 4 beautiful children. Mel knows her worth, and she's showing y'all that she do. She loves her children more than anybody, but she deserves her own peace. Okay? Stop throwing them children in. The children ain't got nothing to do with what he doing. Hotel is an adult. He is the one who has to pay for what he's doing. The children don't have nothing to do with what he's doing. And he know he got children when he set out to do all this shit. He knew it. He knew it better than all of y'all. He know before anybody know, because he can't even feed them. He know he got 5 children. So don't keep throwing those children in, because that's just manipulation. So anyway, Nell goes on to say that, as the children get older, they take sides and stuff. And, they're going to be able to go back and look and see all these children not going to have to do anything because they was there. They don't have to go and look up a video or look up a YouTube, nothing, because they are there. Those feelings that they have are being shaped right now by the actions of the environment that they're in, which means their parents. The environment that they're in when they go to their father's house, those feelings are being formed right there. They don't have to go and seek out anybody or anything because they are present, okay? So then Hotel gets to laugh, and Nell says that she's been caught up in lately herself with this backlash from this 30-year buildup. And, her stepdaughter did an interview and called her a side chick. And so he gets to laughing and say, what, you ain't did nothing? Oh, I'm sorry, I heard you was a side chick. And she was like, no. So they show Nell in her confessional saying that, she takes her family serious, unlike Hotel, which is why he's in the position that he's in. Well, why couldn't you say that to his face now? Because you just male identified. But anyway, he basically called her a side chick to her face. And Nell said no, that he was divorced and he was separated with divorce papers when they got together. He was saying, so he wasn't married when y'all got together. She's like, when she found out he was married, she left him alone. And when they got together, he was separated and he had his divorce papers, which is what any woman should do when a man comes to her that's married. Okay? If a man is at you that's married, he is showing you that he is not completing what he needs to complete. He needs to have his ducks in a row. Now my thing is, once y'all have decided that y'all not gonna be together and y'all are getting a divorce, he don't actually have to have papers in his hand stating that he's divorced, but he has to show that he has put in the work, that he has actually set the ball rolling. Look, we done both signed. We have both decided I'm not living with her. We know that we're not together no more. He's free to move on. That's a whole nother thing. I mean, you don't have to have the papers in your hand before you can move on with your life. But I think that requiring that man to actually prove that he is divorced and ready to move on, and so is his wife, which may have something to do with why she ended up calling the woman to get her side of the story. For me, that would have been the first red flag, because I had to call your ex-wife or your current wife to find out what's going on, which means you're lying and I can't believe what you're saying. See, I would have just passed on him anyway. That's just me though. It sounds like Mr. Fletcher has done a lot of lying, and that he's not really being held to task for it. He's not being really held accountable for anything. That Nell is getting the brunt of all of the backlash. But anyway, and another thing about that Lexi interview, I watched a little bit of it. Did y'all watch that interview that Lexi did with Giving You the Real Tea? My thing is, I think Lexi is really not right in the head. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but the first couple minutes that I saw, she was just contradicting herself, and she was saying that Nell was a side chick. Well, if she was a side chick, why is it that the brother is 2 whole years younger than you? That means she didn't go right and get with him and get pregnant. And then the mom said that and then she said the mom was remarried by the time she was 2 years old. I just feel like there is something out of place with Lexi, and I feel like her relationship with her father has been impaired for whatever reason, whether it's because her father was immature, whether it's because her father was a whore out in the streets sleeping around, was it because he was remarried? I don't know, but it feels like she just wanted to hurt them. I really feel like that. And a lot of stuff she was saying was inaccurate, y'all. A lot of stuff she was saying didn't add up, okay? So I'm just saying how I see it. I don't just believe everything somebody say, because for me, Lexi was a child at that time. Lexi had to be a toddler, so how could she know these intricate details of when, what, who, when, and where when she was 2 and 3 years old? She don't know. I mean, anything that she heard, she had to hear it from her mother, and the mother was remarried by the time the child was 2 years old. So where is all this angst and aggression? Where is all this coming from? It has something to do with her relationship with her father. And so whoever she chooses to blame, or if Nell was unduly involved as she sees it, I don't know. But it seemed like to me that she wanted to hurt them. And a lot of stuff she was saying, she didn't have no right to say, because she was not an adult at that time. She didn't have no clue about what was actually going on. And so I really think she just was a hurt person trying to hurt people. That's just my opinion, y'all. So then Nell goes on to say that he didn't value his relationship, and that's why he's basically in the predicament that he's in. But I noticed she did not say that to his face. And you keep calling him brother, and whatever kind of relationship y'all have, Hotel Liar Hope don't value your relationship if he can sit in your face and call you a side chick. She continues to tell him that she's having a birthday party and she decided to invite Melody. And so Hotel gets in his confessional and say, you don't have to invite me to somewhere to uninvite me. I don't care about no 60-year-old 60-year-old birthday party. Well, it sounded like he was just hurt saying that, or either he really don't care. Knowing him, he really don't care, but he really definitely don't care about the relationship. He's showing you to your face what he thinks of y'all brother-sister relationship. So why you continue to try to go up for him and try to make it seem like Mel was wrong? First of all, Mel didn't put Hotel in jail. She don't have that authority. Hotel actions put him in jail. Stop saying that. Mel don't have the authority. She's not a office no faction of the law. She presented the evidence. Evidently, the evidence was strong enough that they put out a warrant for his arrest. She didn't do it. His behavior is what did it. And for you to say, "Oh, I didn't agree with you going to jail," y'all know that there is like a systematic thing where unduly some police officers focus heavily on black men. I get that, but that's not this situation. And what you need to do is raise your sons where they're not constantly going to jail. Because every time I look up, one of yours going to jail. Now, if they did something wrong, they belong in jail. I don't care what you say. It don't matter if it's your son or my son, whoever's son it is. They need to stop breaking the law so they won't end up going to jail. But anyway, y'all. Okay, so the next thing we get is Maurice, Martel, and Moses. All these doggone M's. Y'all trying to drive me crazy. So Martel says that Moses is in the trucking business and he calls him from time to time, and that, so Moses says that basically it just did not work out with Disney. Maurice says that, he moved fast. And he said, well, sometimes, we move fast. Maurice shares that he had been out of his home for a year before he even met Kimmy's face. Wonder why he's saying that now. Seemed like to me the time to have said that was back when Kimmy was being accused of being a side chick. All them episodes where Kimmy was being called a side chick, where everybody was joking and laughing and calling your wife a side chick, seemed like that would have been the time to say, I never even met Kimmy a whole year after I left home. I had been gone from home a year before I ever met Kimmy. That would have been the time to say that, right? So then Martel continues to try to go back and forth with Moses. Moses is very reluctant to receive any of their advice. And Moses says that they're ready. Martel tells him that the love gonna be put to the test. Moses like, yeah, but that's y'all. This us. Martel said that he almost lost his marriage. Okay, I'm not here for Martel and Maurice all of a sudden want to share things about their marriage. The whole time they've been on this show, they never shared a damn thing. Now all of a sudden it looks like things coming to an end. The interest in this show is waning. They trying to come with something, I almost lost my marriage. Okay. We all knew that already because we already saw it on Instagram. We saw what was going on between him and Tisha, and that's why people were bringing them to task about not talking about it on the show. You on a whole reality show, but you're not showing none of your reality. Okay? Moses says they different. They not like y'all. They ready for whatever coming their way. And I know people feel some kind of way about how we did it, but they did it. Okay. Moses said that he don't think he owed Destiny anything, and that him and Sonny was. So Moses was saying that him and Sonny are doing their IVF thing. They want to have kids. He revealed that he's 41 years old. So for me, he fits right in with the rest of these BANs. Ain't nothing but a bunch of bitch ass niggas in Huntsville. He fits right in. No substance at all. Maurice continues to give advice, unwanted advice. He tells Moses to get ahead of it. Don't let anything that's not true grow legs, and to protect his wife. 3 things that he definitely did not do for his own wife. Okay, so y'all, the next thing we get to is Latricia, Ken, Stormy, and Courtney at the gym. Okay, a whole lot of nothing, y'all. Okay, so they did their little hellos and greetings like they are such good friends. I'm really not understanding why these people getting all this camera time, because they're clearly not camera ready. They just really not. They don't do it for me, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Latricia speaks a lot about anger, and she was saying that she's mad at the world, and I just feel like this woman needs to be sitting on somebody's couch. Like, she's not right. And then y'all notice that she kept saying her ex. She never said her ex-husband. You mean to tell me you parading this man on TV? You preparing your side dude on TV, and you still married? You got a whole husband? What is this on her finger, y'all? Is that a ring? What is that? What is she doing? Everything you ever hear about her is aggression and anger, aggression and anger, aggression and anger. Something's wrong with this woman. And then even Ken was saying that her sisters and her used to bully him, and she tried to bully him through. Girl, what's going on? You need to go talk to somebody. And another thing, these confessional looks, honey, they're not doing nothing for you. I'm here to tell you, that's not it, boo. That's not it. Then him and her together. I'm sorry, y'all. They could have missed me with all of this. Courtney said that he bought him another drop top. Okay, Courtney, nobody cares that you bought a drop top. How about this one don't get repossessed? How about this one, y'all try to hold on to this one. Since y'all want to brag about what y'all doing. Nobody cares. I mean, nobody cares at all. I don't understand why this is being forced on us. I feel like it's being forced on us. Okay, so anyway, the next thing we get, y'all, is Martel and Chris. Hotel is walking Chris through the house. Chris is looking at the house, admiring whatever work Hotel put in or whatever. They get through the house and they get outside, and then Chris gets down to the nitty gritty. He asks Hotel about what he said to his wife and telling him that he thinks that he owes his wife an apology. So Hotel tries to lie. Well, I thought she was a side chick. You was married when you met her. And Chris said, no, I was divorced. I was separated with divorce papers. And he said, well, I'm going to take you at your word. If you say y'all was, she not a side chick, I won't call her that no more. He shakes his hand, and Chris tells him he appreciates that. And the whole time, Hotel was just playing crazy. He just was doing his thing. Hotel Liar Hope was on his game with the lion. So Chris asked him, well, I got a little more information from my wife about this whole situation. He was like, what is this about you sending out revenge feed? You didn't send out a video? You send a video? He was like, no, what video? I ain't got no video. Y'all see how hard Hotel trying to distance himself from that video. He trying to make it seem like it wasn't no video. Nah, it was just a picture. It wasn't no video, right? So Chris Fletcher was the only one who had presence of mind to ask some questions. He was like, Hotel was like, it was just a text, and Chris was like, no, they're not gonna put out no warrant just for no text. Like, he's like, what was in the picture? Was anybody naked in the picture? Hotel just a line. Did y'all see him? He couldn't come up with nothing. He couldn't come up with nothing quick. All he did was lie the whole time. So Chris was like, so she just fabricating all this, making all this up. And Hotel was just like, well, did you ask Mel? Did you ask Mel? Ask her about it. No, I ain't got to, Chris. I ain't got to ask Mel. I'm asking you. He was like, well, what's the resolution? Chris, he put that back. Well, did you ask Mel? No, nigga, he talking to you. Why you can't answer a question directly put to you? Because all of this don't make absolutely zero sense. Finally found somebody intelligent enough to ask a few questions instead of just believing whatever your lying ass say. And he couldn't come up with nothing, So anyway, after we get that, Hotel says that he won't call Nell a side chick anymore, and I think continue to lie about, he doesn't know what Mel did, why would she lie, or why, what did Mel do, or why, if there isn't a video, it was just a picture, all them lies, he was telling all them lies. Y'all, that's all we got out of this scene. I think Chris finally realized right about this point that it ain't no help for Hotel. Ain't no sense in even talking to him. Don't you know a lie when you hear one? How can you pretend like you gonna advise somebody when you can't even call them on their shit when they lying to you right in your face? Anyway, okay, y'all. So the last thing we got was Destiny and Moses. Destiny walking in, looking all cute with her little jacket on. Moses gave her the once over. Okay? Like he was missing that old thing. I don't know. So anyway, they get to talking. Everything he say, Destiny calls him out, tells him he's a liar. He says, she says that, he says he started talking to Sonny in August. She said that he texted her in August and he sent her money. That's not a flex that somebody had to send you money in August. I mean, why is everybody having to send you money, boss lady? That's a good question, right? Why is everybody having to send the boss lady money? Bottom line for me, Moses has said it repeatedly. It just didn't work out. It didn't work out. He was looking for something else, and evidently he think he found it in Sonny. I don't know how that's gonna go for Sonny, but basically what he's saying is, it didn't work out. So why are we here? Why are you making a fool out of yourself on TV? Why are they trying to push this story on us, y'all? I think they're trying to push this story on us because they think that a story of a cheating spouse is what the audience is looking for. But I don't think that's what the audience is looking for. So anyway, y'all, that's all we got in this episode. This was the ending scene. I think it's going to start here on the next episode. So what did y'all think of this episode? If I had to rate it, I would give it a 5. I think it was a whole lot of nothing, y'all. For me, it was a whole lot of nothing. I think that Stormy and Courtney are being forced on us. Letitia and Ken are being forced on us. I think that Stormy and Courtney don't have anybody else to film with, so they brought on somebody to film with and brought on this whole lot of nothing. And I think that the implication that Latricia, what's her name? Latricia? That she's supposed to have some type of relationship with Martel is the reason why Stormy brought her on. I think that the Fletchers really need to focus on their own family dynamic and not Mel and Martel. They're not really in no position to be giving no advice, to be honest. Tisha and Marceau need to focus on them lawsuits they got. Tisha need to stop bringing up Mel's name. They are so jealous. I really think that at the root of it all, I think Tisha and Marceau are still jealous of Mel and Martel. I really do think that. Kimmy and Maurice, y'all need to focus on y'all lawsuits and why Maurice not coming home at night. We've been knew this, we've been knew it. Y'all remember when they were talking about what they weren't going to discuss on the show, and Kimmy was saying that she didn't want them to discuss Maurice coming in at 3 and 4 in the morning. We know he don't come home, boo. He just got arrested for DWI and showed the world that he don't come home. How the hell he got arrested for DWI the next day and still had the same clothes on? Because his ass didn't go home. Anyway, that's your problem, honey. Moses and Sonny, they just need to focus on their new beginning. I don't really understand why their story is being focused on us, because nobody really cares. I mean, we get it, we understand. At the end of the day, Sonny need to shut up, let Moses do the talking. She needs to back up, stop being so defensive, especially if she feel like she didn't do nothing wrong with that big megamind head ass she got. But I mean, you need to chill out, okay? Let him do the talking, let him do the explaining, because he is the one who had a relationship with Destiny that he didn't end, that he did not speak to her, that all of this could have been resolved. If y'all had spoke to this woman beforehand, y'all wouldn't be sitting here now. But it seemed like y'all a little camera thirsty too. So that's why y'all here. Because anybody who was just starting out their relationship, y'all be going on happy with y'all life. Y'all wouldn't be willing to stand in the dirt with Destiny, down here throwing mud at each other. For what? What are you getting for it? Like, what reason are you getting for it? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? So anyway, I think that they want a little camera time too. So anyway, and all the fake empathy everybody has for Destiny, for somebody who she was smashing for 15 years. And on the other hand, the woman who brought y'all to her table and gave y'all a seat, y'all have no empathy for her. And this woman was married with 4 children to a man. Y'all have no empathy for her, but everybody's supposed to have all this empathy for Destiny, for some guy who she was dating on again and off again. Get out of here with that shit. That shit is the crazy shit. And all these people still want to make all these excuses for Hotel. They gonna regret it though, because I believe that he is making a play to involve all of them in this new appeal. I believe that they gonna all get their day in court. Because he keeps saying that there's no video. I really think he's so dumb that he thinks that if he says that the video will go away. Like, they're not going to do any analysis on anybody's cell phone and find out exactly what happened to the videos and what happened and where was it sent. I think he really do think that if he say it wasn't one, they're going to believe that it wasn't one. So anyway, y'all, what did y'all think about this episode? I see that the views were down another 11,000 views. They was down to 257,000, y'all. I know that the interest in this show is waning. It's getting down there. But we just gonna watch it. We just gonna watch it all the way until it play all the way out, y'all. Well, that's all I got, y'all. Get down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Tell me what y'all think. And until the next time, y'all. Peace.